I am good enough. But if I want to move from good to great, then I would need help, right? Or do I? Hey there, my name is Aparna. I'm a coach. Every week, I bring to you tips, tricks, tools, and hacks that can help you upskill your life. Now, upskilling can be viewed from different lenses. To some, it's the same as self help or self improvement. To others, think that this is gaining new knowledge or understanding a different perspective. In my view, it's all about learning from others' experiences with an intention to discover what works for us. That is why interviews help. So does those life stories that you watch on repeat. Now, if you're aware of the path to take to get from good to great, then the journey would be easier, right? Self-coaching is all about this. Of course, if you need help initially, there's always a coach like me who can partner you to help you get started. But ultimately, it's up to you to walk that path. By definition, coaching is a thought-provoking and a creative process that will help you maximize your potential with a focus on the future. Self-coaching is the same, except that you're relying on yourself and your own abilities to take that journey. It's a skill, I believe, that you must inculcate in your life. And you're doing it anyway without realizing it. Remember, as a child, you coached yourself to get back up when you fell down and scraped your knees. Even today, before any important meeting or an interview, you tell yourself, "Come on, man, let's do this." That is positive self-talk, and it can help a great deal, right? So to do it deliberately with an intention to improve, that is getting from good to great, is what self-coaching is all about. Great. So how do you get started? I recommend 2 steps, and these have to be in loop: reflection and action. Let's start with reflection. Think about the areas in your life where you want to work on. For example, these could be your health, your career, your financials, etc. And ask yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you right now? And where would you like to be? What do you need to do to get there? For example, if you pick the area of health, where are you right now, which is good? Where would you like to be, which is great? What do you need to do to fill this gap, which is the activities that you need to do to get from good to great? Once you figured this out, then the obvious next step is for you to take that action. Walk the path. These activities are something that you thought will fill the gap. So since you figured it out yourself, which means these are your ideas, it'll be easier for you to walk the path. Simple, right? Actually, it's not. If it was that simple, then the $2.8 billion coaching industry wouldn't exist. It takes great discipline to move into the direction of your dreams. The stronger your desire is, the more committed you will be. But to get to that point, if you need any help, do not hesitate to reach out. I became a coach because I experienced coaching and how it transformed me. Even today, in spite of knowing what to do, I rely on my coach whenever I need. But ultimately, it's up to me to take that action. Do you think the steps that I shared with you today are doable to you? Do let me know in the comment section below, or you may reach out to me in any of the social media platforms that I'm in. Thank you so very much for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button and share it with your friends, and I'll see you next week. Until then, stay home, stay safe.